Hey, what's going on? Thanks for joining me. Here in one of our newest flips, I'm collaborating with another contractor on this project. This is a very old home. When this home was built, there was no central heating or air here in Texas. If you look down, you see the old roof. I'm standing on the old roof. That used to be the main roof of the house, but as you can see, I'm actually standing under what is now the new roof of the house. Why did they do this? You might be asking yourself. Well, the reason why is because it's hot as fuck in Texas. So we need central heating and air, mostly central air, and you got to put that compressor in the attic, and then you got to run your ducting down and you got to drop it in your ceiling. Well, this house was built as a bungalow, like a cabin here on the shores of Lake Grapevine. There's nowhere to run the ducting without running exposed ducting downstairs because there was no ceiling area. It's just a vaulted ceiling with the roof right on top of the ceiling. So they got creative. They framed this new roof structure up. If you look down on the sides here, you'll see the purlin supports, which are then supported down to the load-bearing walls of the house. That holds this entire roof up and it keeps these rafters from bowing. Some interesting framing methods here, but everything's structurally solid. The roof is very solid, but they had to make room to run all this ducting and to put all their utilities in. The other complexity that they were up against is they had all their plumbing top outs, their hot water heater, their furnace top out, but they had to extend those and run those up through the old roof, all the way up and then through the top roof. So kind of a complex deal here, but they worked with what they had. They got creative. This is all very structurally sound and it does the trick. Now, we've got an attic space. We're gonna frame out a floor. We're gonna replace the air handling unit. We're gonna clean all the ducts. And then we're just gonna clean it up here, try to make this more of a usable space. I think we're gonna put a skylight in as well. I'll walk you through before, walk you through after so you can see how it's done after. But this is unusual. This is an unusual method. Trying to make chicken salad out of chicken you know what. So they had to turn a bungalow from probably the 1950s into a livable space here in 2021. So this will be a challenge. We love taking on these types of projects. They're a little bit unorthodox because, you know, it takes some creativity, especially takes some structural experience, especially that working knowledge of, hey, I've worked in this type of scenario before. I know what I'm up against. I know what to watch out for. And the other thing I'm doing on this project that's a little bit different is collaborating. A buddy of mine who I've had on the podcast before, Luke Anderson, he and I are flipping this house. It's in a very highly demanded neighborhood, so we're looking forward to a really high price point when we put it on the market. And we're trying to turn and burn right now, get this thing ready as soon as possible. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Drop a comment below. You can always hit me on Instagram as well, at Jess from the Northwest. We'll see you next time.